Hey, good morning. So today I'd like to talk about mulch a little bit. This is a mulch that I have stockpiled for between 6 months and a year. It's tree trimmer mulch. So there's various species that came in here. I paid generally $20 a load for the mulch, and there were some of these loads I think along here I got actually for free. The company just showed up one day, said, "Hey, can we dump some mulch here?" And I said, "Sure." And they probably brought at least 10 loads. So this has been sitting for like I say, 6 months, maybe a little more, maybe as much as a year. I kind of doubt it. And 10 months maybe. And as you can see, there's plenty of life in it. All my inspectors are here. They're working, getting lizards, toads, little worms, bugs of all kinds, cockroaches, who knows what all. Sometimes you can't even see what they're taking out of here. But when I disturb it, they're right on it. So it's a fairly good combination. It's wood chips, and there were leaves. I can see leaves there mixed in. There's some palm. There's some probably Brazil pepper, ericacia. Yeah, that's definitely some palm there. Palm trunks. Once in a while they bring logs. I ask them not to, but they get tired. They throw a log in there. Sometimes the logs are too green, especially the palm. They say it stops up their machine, so if they're too big, they don't put them in. But here's an example of what eventually happens. You can see these little pellets right in there, little round pellets. That's all millipede poo-poo. They right in there, they turn this stuff, they eat it, and then they excrete their poo. So it's manure as well as compost after you get 6 months or so down the road. And what happens, it heats up real strong at first. It'll get really hot. It's even still a little steaming today, but a lot of moisture from this is just rainfall that moistened it. But you'll see in the middle it's wetter and the outside is drier. And generally the middle, it gets hot, but it doesn't really decay that much. On the outside edge is where the life can work on it. The life can't get up inside. It's too hot at first. Eventually it'll get inside deeper. So there's a lot better stuff here along the edge where they've actually been able to live and work in it. There's a little baby millipede right there. Yep, little baby millipede there. They're the main decomposers that I see. As it gets older, I see some worms. We don't have a whole lot of worms around here. Now these guys are just chasing each other, little greedy fellows. If one of them gets something good, the other ones chase them all over the place. They're waiting for me to open up a new hole for them to find something new. So what I usually do is I use a tractor. I'll scoop in. This stuff is packed. I actually pack it. It was originally probably at least a foot or two higher, and it sinks down slowly. I pack it in pretty tight because I want to get as much as I can. I have the guys dump, and then I use the tractor to push it up as high as it'll go so I can pack as much in as I want. So that's the story on this type of mulch. I've got fresh tree trimmer mulch on another location. I'll do another little video. And over here is what I used. I had mulch from the end of this road all the way down to there. It was very deep in this area, but this was a whole row. The whole road was covered, and I used almost all of it to mulch this 1 acre plot. And this is fruit trees, bananas, lots of chop and drop species. And there's Napier grass on the left, 2 rows of Tithonia, and then a row of legume trees down the middle. But I'll do another little video and show you a couple other grades of mulch. One is amazing. It's completely decomposed, going on 2-year-old stuff. And by the way, this area, after a couple of years of stockpiling mulch, the soil gets completely changed. This was, if you go down, you'll find the white sand, but look at what it did to the soil. Just the remains of compost, the little bit that remains after I scrape up, it totally remakes the soil. If you want to build soil, I don't think you can get really better than mulch and time. That's really all you need. Okay, that's all for now.